Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're really jumping into the changing world of work.
Yeah, specifically how perks and benefits have, well, they've evolved, haven't they?
Totally. They're not just extras anymore. They
Right.
seem absolutely core.
Right.
So our mission today is sort of unpacking how these things, these strategic tools, are shaping who you hire, and maybe more importantly, who decides to stick around.
It's a huge shift. You can't ignore it. I mean, remote work isn't just some passing phase.
Oh, definitely not.
It's like the baseline now. We've seen studies, USA Today, Blueprint for one, saying, 58% of workers want remote at least 3 days a week?
Yeah, and only 16% of white-collar workers would even look at a job with 0 remote options. That's tiny.
It really is.
Yeah.
And McKinsey found that something like 83% of employees actually feel more productive working remotely.
More efficient, more productive. So it's not about slacking off.
Not at all. It seems to be the opposite for many.
Okay, so if remote work is the new normal, how do companies, make themselves stand out? What's the strategy behind making perks more than just the basics?
Well, it's about competing, right? The job market's tough. So really well-rounded benefits packages, they're not just nice, they're essential for HR, for workplace managers to actually get that top talent.
And to keep them, presumably.
Exactly. Retention is key. Look at the numbers. About a third of employees who feel they have a good work-life balance, they plan to stay.
Right.
And a huge number, like 92%, say company culture directly impacts their decision to stay or go.
And there's a hard cost to not doing this, isn't there? It hits the bottom line.
Oh, massively.
Huh.
Losing an employee can cost, 6 to 9 months of their salary to replace them?
Wow.
So keeping people saves real money. Plus, people are smart. 66% are actively checking out their company's benefits when deciding if they'll stay.
So it's not just healthcare and vacation anymore.
No, those are just table stakes.
Okay, so what else? What are these next level perks people are noticing?
We're seeing companies thinking more holistically. Things like providing meals or refreshments for, say, digital team building.
Interesting.
Or write gift cards for getting to the office. Or maybe even for social things. Some are even coordinating trips for teams to meet up in person.
It's about smoothing out the rough edges of the day, making work fit better into life.
Pretty much. Reducing that daily friction.
Okay, let's shift to the candidate side, that first impression. How do you make that stellar experience from day one? Flexibility is obviously huge, right?
It is. 87% take remote work if it's offered. Huge draw.
But beyond just offering remote, what else can make that initial contact really pop for you, the candidate?
It's about showing your values right away, like offering subsidized meals during the interview process.
Even a virtual lunch interview.
Yeah. Or in person, it says we invest in our people. Same with covering rides to an interview. It's practical, sure, but it also shows you care about access, leveling the playing field.
That kind of detail, that attention, it could really swing things.
Yeah.
Because of bad recruitment experience.
Oh, it's a killer. Over half of candidates, 52%, would turn down a good offer if the process felt negative.
Whereas a good process
Makes you stand out. 66% said that. So yeah, little things like meal vouchers, covered rides, maybe a small gift card, they give that positive nudge. They signal, we value you.
Which leads to the next big question. Once they're in, how do you keep that positive momentum going?
Yeah.
How do you really maximize the employee experience for, retention and well-being, especially with remote teams?
That's a critical piece because remote work can be isolating.
Yeah, loneliness is a real thing. And burnout, too. We see stats like 86% of remote workers report burnout.
And 38% feel pressured to work longer hours. It's a tough balance.
It really is. It's not just about getting the work done. It's about feeling connected, supported.
Exactly. And that's where thoughtful perks can be, an antidote. Commute programs aren't just about transport. They encourage social interaction, bringing people together.
Boosting morale.
Right. And things like meal or ride vouchers, they take away some daily stress, right? Less to worry about, more headspace for self-care.
And financial well-being, too. That's often overlooked.
Hugely important. 40% of employees struggle with bills. And nearly half link financial stress to poor mental health.
So food stipends, ride stipends, they offer real, tangible relief.
They do. It eases that burden. Some companies even give gift cards for family members. That builds serious trust and loyalty.
Okay, what about recognition? Development? How does this fit in remotely? People want to feel seen, right?
Absolutely. 65% admit they'd work harder if management actually noticed their efforts. And 82% say recognition boosts engagement. It's powerful stuff.
So how do you recognize remotely with perks?
Well, you could cater virtual professional development sessions, Order lunch for everyone for a virtual workshop or a brainstorming session.
Makes it feel more like an event.
Exactly. Mindy Cox at OC Tanner said it, well, remote employees are especially tuned into signals like recognition. They need to know their impact is noticed.
And finally, just fun. Building that sense of belonging. Harvard Business Review links belonging to better performance, less burnout, better collaboration, everything.
It's foundational, and you can absolutely foster it virtually. Think virtual happy hours, trivia nights, maybe a cooking or mixology class online.
The delivered kits, maybe?
Yeah, or team dinners delivered. Even simple things like coffee roulette, randomly pairing people for a quick virtual chat.
Making space for those connections.
And companies can customize these meal and ride programs, easily control costs, times, make it work for them. It's about sprinkling that human connection back in.
Okay, so wrapping this up, what's the big takeaway from our deep dive today?
I think it's that in this remote-first world, these thoughtful perks and benefits, they're not optional extras anymore. They're essential strategic tools
For attracting talent.
for boosting retention, fighting burnout, and really building a company culture that actually works for how people live and work now.
It's about understanding those blurred lines.
Exactly. They're just fundamental.
So here's a final thought for you to consider. As work and personal life keep blending, how will companies innovate even further? How will they support your whole well-being, making work not just productive, but, truly fulfilling and connected?